Today I want to talk about the importance of having structure and order in our lives. Without any structure, without any order, it would be complete mayhem. And a lot of times I think back to when I was playing college ball. My brother's going through fall camp right now. They just started a few days ago up at the University of Michigan. And their order, their structure is so well defined. Every minute basically of the day is laid out in a plan of what they're going to be doing, where they should be. They know how they should be doing it. The leaders of the team, the coaches of the team, lay out what that order and structure is. We need good leadership in our lives. We need good structure, and we need order. And 1 Timothy talks about that, and I want to read off 1 Timothy chapter 3 today. But before I get into it, really what 1 Timothy is, just to give you guys some backgrounds, it's instructions for order and structure in the church, right? And 1 Timothy chapter 3 is the qualifications of a leader in the church, right? So it says qualifications for overseers and deacons. But it's not just necessarily meant for leaders in the church. We can apply what's being said here to our lives as men, as women, as leaders, to step up as leaders, to be role models. Because obviously what it says in the Bible is what we should strive to be like in all areas of our life. And so it starts off 1 Timothy chapter 3 by saying, "The saying is trustworthy. If anyone aspires to be an overseer, he desires a noble work. An overseer, therefore, must be above reproach, the husband of one wife, self-controlled, sensible, respectable, hospitable, able to teach, not an excessive drinker, not a bully but gentle, not quarrelsome, not greedy. He must manage his own household competently and have his children under control with all dignity. If anyone does not know how to manage his own household, how will he take care of God's church?" So just start off by saying, a leader must desire noble work, right? He must have self-control, self-discipline, one wife. Think about what the world wants, right? It's okay to, sleep around. It's okay to do certain things, be with a ton of women. No, it says here, the husband of one wife. That's a good qualification of a good leader. Someone who's self-controlled, not an excessive drinker, not someone who's going to be a bully but gentle, not someone who's ready to fight, not someone who's greedy. And these are all areas that I can work on as well. And again, when I'm taking these videos, they're as much as for me as they are for you. But I think this is really important stuff to be talking about. He must be able to manage his own household competently, be a leader of his children, right? Not allow his children to do everything and anything that they want. They're your kids, they're not your friends. And I think there's a lot of areas in the world that can be worked on. I think a lot of parents try and be their kids' friends, allow them to do whatever they want, rather than actually parenting them. We need to be able to manage our own household. He must not be a new convert, or he might become conceited and incur the same condemnation as the devil. Furthermore, he must have a good reputation among outsiders so that he does not fall into disgrace and the devil's trap. And that's what I spoke about the last time, having good character. Ultimately, good character creates a good reputation. But what good is a good reputation if you don't have good character that's consistent across the board? It's something that we need to work on every single day, is our character overall, because it's going to lead to everything, all the good traits that the Bible's talking about here. In verse 8, it says, "Deacons likewise should be worthy of respect, not hypocritical, not saying things and not following through." Think about the importance of that. Not drinking a lot of wine, not greedy for money, holding the mystery of faith with a clear conscience. They must also be tested first. If they prove blameless, then they can serve as deacons. And now here it talks about wives, what women should do. They should be worthy of respect, not slanderers, self-controlled, faithful in everything. Deacons are to be husbands of one wife, managing their children and their own households competently. For those who have served well as deacons acquire a good standing for themselves and great boldness in the faith that is in Christ Jesus. So I'll just leave with this. As men and women, as husbands and wives, as fathers and mothers, we need to step up, manage our own household, become good leaders to our kids, right? To my future kids, to your future kids. We need to really show them what it means to be a good leader, someone that they can look up to, someone that they can respect, because of all these traits here that are being spoken about, the world, the secular ideology, the thoughts on this is getting further and further away from the truth. And so it's an important message to share. 1 Timothy, overall, good book to read. Again, talking about the order and structure of the church in general. Chapter 3 specifically talking about the leader in the church, but again, it applies to all areas of our lives. Hope you guys found value in today's video. If you did, make sure to subscribe and share. Turn on the notifications, leave feedback. We want to hear what you guys have to say. Thanks for watching.